And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Trae Young.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well-positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. Well, Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. Well, I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young is out there with Luka Dončić. Then it's Anthony. And there's Jackson, and it's Jokić in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New York, we've got White. Martin is out there with Irving. Then there's Allen. And it's Thurman in at the center, locking down the middle. Dončić against Allen. And so Allen will bring it up for the Knicks. Here's White. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Atlanta with the ball. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this, they caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And the rejection by Jackson. And Dončić, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
There's a burst that allows Luka Dončić to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Here's Thurman, coming in off a 12-point game, his last outing. In the corner, Irving with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Irving nails both of them. First quarter, just over a minute played. Young against White. Young passes to Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, strong finish there by Melo. He just powers it right past the D.
On the wing, Irving. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Anthony taking his time here. Lays it up off the glass. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Now, just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
Here's Irving. He can't get that one. Anthony with the defensive effort. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Young with the basket on the assist by Dončić.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. Here's Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Will it go? And the layup is up and in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Young against White. Anthony in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Irving kicks to Allen. Drills it from outside.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Young pass to Jackson. Jokić with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Anthony. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here is Irving. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Anthony in the corner. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
There's White. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Here's Atlanta now. They're on an 18-7 run. Anthony in the corner. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Allen outside. Irving against Anthony. Irving passes to White. Irving kicks to Allen. Back to Irving. Here's White. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Dončić with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by 11. Great for those teams that did make a deal with the trade deadline. How hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
Well, you know, guys who need the ball to be effective, it can be harder to integrate. But for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system. So it's a tough call either way, especially if you have to go into a new environment where the terminology and everything's different. No doubt my experiences in having guys traded to be a part of our teams, it was a tough transition for most of them.
Did you ever do it as a player?
I did it, yeah, and it's tough, you know. It's not just the team. I mean, you uproot it. You might have to leave your family if the kids are in school. I mean, there are a lot of factors that go into it that just don't revolve around what happens on the court.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Now here's White. Feeds it to Irving, and Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Young finds Jackson, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Anthony with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Knicks trail by 13. Outside, Martin. Here's Irving, and the slam dunk by Irving.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Dončić outside. Pass to Jokić. Young outside. Anthony right side. Pass to Jokić. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And the Hawks lead by 13.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's White. Back to Irving. Allen up top. New York moving the ball around. New York needs to get off a shot. White. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Carmelo Anthony.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Atlanta, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, there's the Knicks, 4 games back.
And seeing where the Knicks are, I love what they've been able to do this season. Last year, really just a struggle for them, but they've clearly put that behind them.
Oh, they're a different team this year for sure. They've got that confidence, that drive back. That was missing for so much of last year.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's McCollum. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Here's Young. 13-point lead. The pass to Guerin. Now here's Iguodala from past the arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Pass to Wall. And here is Williamson. To the left side wing. Passes it to Wall. The 19-foot shot. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Iguodala. Over Finley. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
Here's Wall, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A lot of Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin. And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
And so Wall nails both of them.
I think you can make a very strong case that John Wall has been underrated throughout his career. This guy is a multi-talented point guard who prides himself on leading his guys.
Jokić trying to free himself up, hands it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Kicks it out to McCollum. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
I'll tell you, if you leave a guy open, John Wall is going to put it on time and on target. Sometimes the defense is not going to look good as a result.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Camby passes to Young. And stolen by Williamson. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's Jokić with the rebound. Jokić has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Young against Wall. Back to Jokić. And he converts the layup. Jokić has got 6.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now, here's Wall. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Redick is checked in. And so John Wall nails both of them. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Now the pass to Jokić. Here's Guerin. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 13. Pass to Williamson. Over Iguodala. Off the left rim and out. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Inside, here's Jokić. Knicks with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand. Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And here is Iguodala. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Bucket is good. Jokić has got 8.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Passes it to Martin. New York moving the ball around. Here's Wall. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 6.
This is John Wall's comfort zone right here. Excellent rate of success from the mid-range.
Poked loose and stolen by Williamson. Pass to Wall. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
My favorite part of John Wall, this guy loves to play, and he will initiate contact inside. Nice.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Atlanta. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Knicks trail by 9. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Williamson out there with Martin. And it's Wall. Then there's Finley. And it's McCollum in at the 2-guard spot. They break it out 5-on-3. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Here's Guerin. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
And the pass to Williamson. Outside, Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. That shot off the mark. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Camby. Martin with the block. Wall looking for an opening. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. High post shot. Atlanta with the rebound. Jokić has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the basket is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Williamson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guerin passes to Iguodala. And here's Jokić, covered by Williamson. And Jokić with the basket on the assist by Campbell. Jokić has got 4 this quarter.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
New York calls timeout. Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. And that one falls for White. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dončić passes to Redick. Back to Dončić.
We know this. Dončić is an aggressive, thirsty scorer. If you allow airspace, even in the mid-range, he's going to make you pay.
And so White will bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Irving finds White. It's rebounded by Dončić.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Outside Anthony. Camby down low. White covering. Camby passes to Dončić. Lets it go with a three. Kept alive. Camby good. And the Hawks lead by 12.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And White kicks to Williamson. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Williamson's got 8 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
Now White, 7 points in the game. To the inside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The Hawks leading by 10. Now, here's Dončić. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. The Knicks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Nailed from three-point land. Allen's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks. The Hawks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Redick passes to Carmelo. Dončić with it. A three ball. Here's Camby. A rebound by Thurman.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Anthony.
And they continue to control the glass.
Dončić passes to Anthony. Outside, Redick. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
To the paint. Irving against Anthony. Irving misses.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Good on the 2nd free throw. Allen with it. 6 points for him. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Dončić outside. Lets it go from the wing, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Dončić has got 6 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling.
And he makes the first. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made,
It was special. Wouldn't matter.
That one misses.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Pass to Dončić. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
You know, averaging over a half dozen free throw attempts a game for his career. I mean, Melo's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Anthony.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Williamson outside. Outside, White. Inside. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Williamson.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Allen against Dončić. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. He misses the free throw.
There's so much to like about Luka Dončić, but perhaps the best thing is he can contribute in every aspect of the game. Scoring, rebounding, passing, you name it.
And he's good on the second. Now off the inbound.
And a chance to check out the stats for Jackson. He's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging 5 points per game, almost 2.5 blocks and 4 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
That free throw good from Dončić. The Hawks making a switch here. Jokić is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Passes to Irving. Irving double team. Back to White. Down low. Here's Williamson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson in the corner. Here's Dončić. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Dončić has got 11.
Well, Luka Dončić has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
White the pass to Irving. White looking around. High arcing shot, and it's sent back by Jokić. To the inside, Anthony. Can't connect from short range. Knicks trail by 8. Over in the corner, White.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Dončić passes to Carmelo. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To the paint. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Martin's checked in for Williamson. Finley comes in for Allen. And John Wall subbed in for White. And Jokić wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. 15 points in the game.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Curran's shot is good.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Guerin. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jokić. And here's Young from the arc. Wall with some nice defense.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Buries it down low. And now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Young against Wall. And Young, here we go. Can't cash in from close range. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Finley the pass to Wall. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Martin kicks to Wall. 5 on the clock. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Wall's got 12 in the game.
And this is the ongoing development of John Wall, hitting that jumper with consistency.
Fades away. And Jokić gets it to go. The assist by Young. Jokić has got 9 points now in the quarter. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game, and they call an illegal screen here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for John Wall.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
The pass to Guerin.
Two fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
For Atlanta, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Irving. Both good from the line that time. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
How how confident and aggressive John Wall has been tonight. This guy understands when he has to shoulder the load.
Pass to Jokić. Young against Wall. From the wing. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Young's got 10 points.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nine seconds left now here in the second. And McCollum puts up a deep three. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
I don't think the range surprises anyone anymore. CJ can shoot the lights out from any position.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Hawks on top, up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the court for Atlanta, Jaren Jackson is out there with Anthony. Then there's Dončić. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Jokić in at the 5 down low. Kicks it to Carmelo. Hawks passing it around. Young for 3. Doesn't go that time. And New York the other way now. Ray Allen is on the wing. The kick out to Irving. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got the first basket of the third quarter for New York.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Jokić finds Dončić. Back to Jokić. Good. And the assist goes to Dončić. Dončić has got 3 assists now in this one.
What a pass by Luka Dončić. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Irving passes to White. The shot from the low post is good. White's got 11.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Allen. Right side, Martin. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Luka Dončić.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Anthony. He has 5.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Outside, Martin. Back to White. Allen outside. Anthony against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Irving double team. But they get it back. And it's Jokić with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Outside, Martin passes it to Irving. Irving double team. White against Jokić. Puts one up from 19. White, good. White's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Irving dishes to White for the lead, and the shot goes in. White's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And New York making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Camby with the block. Here's Martin. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter. Dončić against Allen. And that one's good. Dončić.
You've got to remember that Luka Dončić is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
White goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. White's got the lead back up to 4 now for New York.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jokić tapped in, coming off the assist from Young. Jokić has got 21.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's sent back by Jokić. And they get it back. Allen inside the three-point line. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Allen's got 10 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Young to Anthony. Here's Dončić. The 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Boy, the quick trigger of Luka Dončić makes him especially dangerous in catch and shoot. Good luck, defender.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And stolen by Irving. And pushing it up. Here's New York. White, good.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Atlanta making a switch here. Atlanta trails by 5. Pass to Jokić. Jokić draws the double. Here's Dončić. Goes back up. And Jokić lays it up and in. He's got 23.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
White the pass to Irving. He feeds it to Allen. He kicks to Martin. Knocked away. Dončić with the steal. Chalk up 2 there. And it's now only a 1-point New York lead.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
White finds Irving over Anthony. Irving misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Dončić, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
John Wall's checked in for the Knicks. For Atlanta, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Dončić, no good on the free throw. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New York. Outside, Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
Martin with the block. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, They'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And that one falls for John Wall. A different look for New York. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Irving. And McCollum subbed in for Ray Allen. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jokić passes to Dončić. Back to Jokić. Good. And the assist goes to Dončić. Dončić has got 4 assists now tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Wall. There's the pass to Finley. And there's the feed to Williamson. And good that time. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Dončić left side. And they double up Dončić. Deep 2 from Anthony. The Knicks pull it in. Williamson in the post. He's against Jokić. And yes, it's good.
And you got to appreciate the fearlessness with which he plays. Zion's ability to shoulder the offense at this stage of his career is incredible.
And here's Dončić from the arc. Martin gets the rebound. Martin's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Finley. Jokić defending. Rejected by Camby. Guerin passes to Dončić. And Dončić throws it down.
Well, Luka Dončić right now cooking. This guy's got his rhythm, and he's making it hard on the defense.
And here's Wall. 17 points in the game. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Back to Dončić. Here's Guerin. 7 points in the game. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Guerin's got 10.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
McCollum up top. Guarded by Dončić. No good that time. Nice D from Camby. Here's Guerin, covered by Wall. That puts them in the lead. 12 points for him. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Wall passes to Martin. Back to Wall. Is it to McCollum? Left side, Wall. 4 on the shot clock. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Dončić has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3. The first one falls, so both teams changing it up here. All free throws good from Dončić. Knicks trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Wall shoots over Redick, and the Knicks miss again. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Dončić gets it to go.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And it's Wall with the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Williamson. And the rejection by Jackson. Thurman passes to Williamson. Passes it to Thurman. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Guerin. 12 points for him. Dončić outside, trying to get open as Iguodala. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Outside, Wall. 51 seconds left in the third. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Nice to be in control of the offense. Wall calls his own number and delivers.
Right side, Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Both free throws good from Jackson. 41 seconds left to play in the third. To the middle. And the rejection by Jackson. Now Finley still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hits from him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Young against Wall. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Nice D from Wall.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
It's been all about Luka Dončić for Atlanta. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got McCollum. Finley is out there with Williamson. And it's Wall, and it's Thurman in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Outside, Redick. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Redick's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hawks. Knicks trail by 8. Now here's McCollum. Over Redick. McCollum, no good. Here's Guerin. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it, and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Potent with and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Here's Guerin. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Guerin. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Irving's checked in for Zion Williamson. Allen comes in for McCollum, and it's White in for John Wall. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys."
Feeds it to Irving. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Redick on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Redick's got 8 here in the quarter.
This is Redick's game to a T. Masterful at catching and firing shots with confidence and precision.
It's White on the wing, defended by Young. White, good.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
To the wing right side. Here's Guerin. But they'll get another chance. Iguodala kicks to Young. Right side Redick. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
White against Young. No good. Shot missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
That free throw good from Young. Kenyon Martin is checked in for Michael Finley. And so Young nails them both.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the charts.
Young against White. On the wing, Irving. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Guerin passes to Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
For the Hawks, Jokić is checked in, and Carmelo Anthony subbed in for J.J. Redick. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Knicks, trailing by 19. Here's Thurman. Jokić defending. Good.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Guerin passes to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. And it's Anthony top of the key. Over Irving, and that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 23.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Martin. Martin's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anthony's shot is off. Knicks trail by 17. Allen inside, defended by Young. Allen, that's good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Outside Anthony, fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
White against Young. White down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And that one misses. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. So Anthony will go to the free throw line. That's on Julius Irving. That's good from Anthony.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Pass to Irving. Back to White. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
To the inside, Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Anthony, the pass to Jackson. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 5 assists in the game.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Outside, Martin. In the corner, Irving with it. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside Anthony. Back to Young. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
New York's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Allen with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Right side, White. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Young. Anthony's got 31.
It never ceases to amaze. Melo makes putting up big numbers like this look so effortless. What a performance.
And the rejection by Jackson. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Guerin. And that one, good. Guerin's got 6 points in the quarter. White with it. Inside, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Atlanta's shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. The pass to Jokić. Young outside. Anthony up on top. High post try. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Allen passes to Martin. Outside, White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At the line for your Knicks.
And he can't get the first one.
The line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. And the Hawks with possession here. Young outside. Here's Odom. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Pass to Bargnani. And Bargnani throws it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Young looking around. Down low, Posey. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
They get it back. Shots good from Bargnani. Bargnani's got 4 this quarter.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
White bounce pass. Pulls up on the wing. No good from Bargnani. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. There's 1:26 left in the game. Here's Odom. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every category.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
McCollum's checked in for New York. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Trae Young. Nice shot by Posey.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
No good from Bargnani. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The 3 from Bogdanović. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Bargnani. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish play you want from your guards.
Pass to Fournier. And that one is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, you asserted impact from the opening tip tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, it's not just me, it's of course my teammates. I think we opened the game really good in the first quarter, and we just continued to play aggressive, and that's how we won the game.
Well, man, I appreciate your time, and congrats on this win. Enjoy it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.